Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School for the 92nd annual Thanksgiving Day matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the student, staff, and administration of Wareham High School, we welcome Bourne High School to this contest. This game will be conducted under the rules and regulations of the MIAA. The MIAA, Wareham High School, and Bourne High School promote good sportsmanship. Please support your athletes in a positive manner. Any intimidating actions, language directed at student athletes, officials, coaches, volunteers, or other fans will not be tolerated in our grounds for ejection. Direct your attention to the 50-yard line where captains for both teams are meeting for this morning's coin toss. Vikings have won the toss and elected to receive the opening kickoff of today's game. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand if you are able and remove your hats. To honor America by performing our national anthem this morning, please welcome Wareham senior Isis Vieira.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, everyone, we welcome you to Spillane Field here in Wareham, Massachusetts for this morning's coverage of Bourne Canalmen football on Bourne Community Television Channels 6 and 8, as well as the Bourne Community TV YouTube page. It's Thanksgiving Day action as our 7-3 Bourne Canalmen wrap up their season against the 6-4 Wareham Vikings. Good morning, everybody, and a happy Thanksgiving to everybody tuning in. Keegan Hambla on commentary with Dan Vinciguerra running the camera. Now, this has been a storied tradition. This matchup has gone back for decades and decades. It's the Bourne Canalmen, who have a very long winning streak dating back to the mid-2010s, and they're looking to continue it here on the road. Big groups of seniors playing in the final games today, 11 for Bourne, 7 for Wareham. Wareham won the toss. They've elected to receive this opening kickoff. On the kickoff for Bourne will be Hunter McLean. Bourne wearing white, Wareham in blue. Bourne going left to right, Wareham going right to left. In front of a packed house here at Spillane Field, this game's underway. A low kick by McLean and an early bobble. Looks like it is recovered by Wareham at the 49-yard line. Danny Gavin, the sophomore, on the recovery. A nice cheeky early kickoff there for the multi-sport athlete, Hunter McLean. That'll bring out this Wareham offense, which is led by junior quarterback Amari Rose. The fans are all piling in. We're on the Wareham side today. A lot of the Bourne families' parents are on the opposite side, right behind the Canalmen bench. Wareham has 1st and 10 at the Canalmen 49-yard line. Rose will start in the shotgun. Trips on the right side, 2 on the left. The first play from Rose will be a keeper trying to go to the left side. He's going to lose 2 yards on that carry. Not getting anywhere. A quick tackle made by the senior, Julian Conathan.
Amari Rose with the carry. He's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 12 from the Wareham 49-yard line.
He had a motion coming in on the right side. That was the senior, Jada Medeiros. Amari Rose, 6'2". He stands. We saw him in warm up. He has a cannon for an arm. He can unleash one down the field if they elect to do so. 2nd down and 12 now, one-on-one on the left side. Amari Rose will hand it off this time. It's Jeremiah Lawson trying to drift up the field and maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage, or a gain of 1 on the play. Conathan and Coelho in there on the stop for Bourne.
Jeremiah Lawson with the carry. It's a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11 to go from the 50-yard line.
A little bit of a slow start here for Wareham. So Wareham overall in the regular season went 5-3. Although in the top 34 in Division 8, because they're also in Division 8, they finished number 24. They didn't qualify for the state tournament. Out of the top 34 teams, their strength of schedule was the 2nd worst. 3rd down and 11, a bobbled snap. Amari Rose picks it up. Looking to loft one. He's got his man, and Lawson is dragged down by Drew Kelly and James Moran Rose. Forward progress is called at the 40-yard line. And it will be enough for a Wareham 1st down.
Of 12 on the play. Result is a Vikings 1st down.
Just a nice step up and throw. A little bit of a high ball there from Rose, only going 15 yards down the field. Nobody was in coverage, though, on the senior Lawson. That's an easy Wareham 1st down out to the Canalmen 38-yard line. And that's where Wareham will have their 1st and 10. Trips on the right side, 2 on the left again. Coming over to defend for Bourne on the near side is Drew Kelly and James Kroll. Rose back in the shotgun. Is going to hand it off this time. That's Medeiros, lost the ball. It's picked up by the Canalmen and Drew Kelly, and they recover at the Wareham 40-yard line. Amari Rose will be on the tackle. What a play by Drew Kelly to just pick it up and start running down the field, and Bourne will take over on the other side of midfield.
Covered by the Canalmen.
So after that 2-minute, 12-second drive, it brings out the Canalmen offense. This year is led by the sophomore quarterback and multi-sport athlete James Moran Rose, taking over for Vinny Boccolini, who was the QB last year, now doing good stuff at New England College. 1st and 10, as they go in their wing T formation with Moran Rose under his center, Nick McCallum. Moran Rose will hand it off to Drew Kelly, trying to bounce up the middle. Kelly rustling his way to about the 35-yard line on a gain of about 6.
Kelly with the carry. Gain of 5 on the play, second down and 5.
Same formation. Fox on the left. Coelho has the fullback, Kelly on the right side. The pitch will go to Kelly again as he tries to bounce out to the left. Drew Kelly got past the 35 and will look to be about a yard or two short of the first.
Drew Kelly with the carry.
Bourne on the regular season this year went 6-2. They won their first playoff game, Sweet 16 against Linvoke Tech. First home playoff win in team history, and they lost in the Elite Eight at West Boylston. West Boylston's going to the state championship for Division 8. So that's Ethan Fox that time, who has a first down as he pushes ahead to about the 28-yard line. So moves the sticks. The Canalmen offense looking to go down the field pretty quick. Hurry up offense.
Ball at the Wareham 28.
Same guys again with Moran Rose back under center. Hands it off to Ethan Fox. We do have a flag. It's going to be offside against the Vikings. Might have been an early bounce on the side by Liam Phillips.
Is offsides against the Vikings. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
It's the first penalty flag of the game for either side. You got a lot of returnees for this defensive line that'll be back for Wareham next year. Cullen Bird, Liam Phillips, Danny Gavin, all a part of that defensive line. First down and 5 now for the Canalmen. Moran Rose will pitch it back. That's Fox. And Ethan Fox is going to be dragged down quickly by Will Kenny.
Ethan Fox with the carry.
No gain on the play. We'll keep it 5 yards to go. Still from about the 23-yard line.
6.
Kelly on the motion this time. He receives it from Moran Rose. Kelly tried to bounce on a jersey tug. The nice tackle right down low.
Drew Kelly, the ball carrier.
Looks like getting in on the stop is Caleb by Douglas. Also getting in there, Elijah Key. Third down and 3. This time a stack to help out on that left side. That's Ty Hawks at the end of the line. Drew Kelly with the ball, drifts by the 20, trying to lunge forward, and he'll have enough for a Canalmen first down, it looks like. Yep, they're going to signal a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. First down.
Kelly is the ball carrier. It's a gain of 4 on the play, which results in a Bourne first down.
Under 7 to go here in the first quarter. Bourne in the red zone now from the 17-yard line. It's another pitch back. Drew Kelly trying to bounce to the outside on the left. Kelly saw a lane for the moment close to the sticks. Quickly taken down yet again right on that far side. It looks like Medeiros on the tackle.
Drew Kelly with the carry.
A very nice crowd that is filling in here behind us. Pretty much all of the fans were starting to go in front, but now we are surrounded in a sea of blue behind us and on the right side. Second down and 2 now. It goes back. Ethan Fox trying to get to the outside on the right past the 10. A flag comes out, and the ball popped out well after he was down by Freddie Roy. Let's check the marker. Was thrown on the near side. Flag goes against Bourne. That'll negate that play. We'll keep it second down. And the flag is a hold that they called against the Canalmen.
Kelly is holding against the Canalmen. It's a 10-yard penalty and a replay of second down.
It's from the spot, second down and 11.
18-yard line makes it second down and 11.
A shift from Kelly. Receives it again. Kelly up the middle. Escapes 2. Dragging the pile down and slammed hard to the turf. Lawson was the leader in there, and helping him up is Freddie Roy. Gained about 7 yards on the play. It'll be a third and a manageable 4.
On the play, 3rd and 5.
5:25 to go. Opening quarter still scoreless. Bourne is driving, though. Now from inside the 15. Big third down and medium here. It's Malachi Coelho. The big man dragging the pile down inside the 5-yard line. First down, Canalmen. Malachi Coelho, 6'3". He stands, and only a junior, too. He's going to be back next year.
The play is a first down. It's first and goal for the Canalmen.
The ball is marked at the 4-yard line now, first and goal. Hawks again going to help block the end of the line on the left side. Liam Perry also out there as well. Moran Rose handoff. Malachi Coelho trying to go up the middle, trying to lunge forward. He's in. Touchdown, Canalmen. 4 yards by number 4, Malachi Coelho, and Bourne strikes first here on Thanksgiving Day.
Malachi Coelho with the handoff, and he takes it 5 yards to the end zone for the Bourne touchdown.
Canalmen will go for 2. That's Coelho again, trying to lunge up. I don't think he got there. So the conversion attempt will be unsuccessful. That'll keep the score 6-0 Bourne with 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Let's meet the head coaches on both sides. We'll start with Bourne, and Coach John McIntyre has been here for over 15 years now. Got to talk to him about some keys to the game before this one. Said the main keys were running the ball, controlling the clock, and keep that Viking offense off of the field. We also talked about a little bit about the seniors because it's their final game today. He really pointed out more of the fan support because it's the first time that really a lot of the Bourne fans are coming to see this team. And he always says that this Thanksgiving Day game is really how they're going to be remembered because they got out in the Elite Eight. It doesn't matter if they went 11-0 or 0-11. It comes down to the final game. Cy Barito, the head coach for Wareham, his keys to the game were controlling the line of scrimmage. Wants to see his linemen help out a little bit, controlling the ball, and to have fun. It was a very fun week of practices on the Vikings side. He said that the seniors were very motivated, very hyped going into this one. They also got the junior varsity players in the mix at some of those practices because that's the future of the program. And as you can see, if you have a copy of the Wareham roster wherever you're watching, a lot of sophomores and juniors up and down on that roster. Onside kick, that went 10 yards. If Bourne's got it, it's successful. Let's see. They are signaling it's Bourne ball. A nice read to back up off of the ball because you had to wait until it went 10 yards to touch it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Canalmen at the Wareham 48-yard line. First down and 10, Bourne.
Timeout is called by Wareham, and there is a very frustrated Amari Rose on the side. Dan and I will take the timeout too. It's Bourne Canalmen ball, 4:39 to go in the first when we come back. All right, back here at Spillane Field, it's Bourne Canalmen ball at the Viking 48-yard line after they recover the onside kick. It goes to Coelho on the right. Coelho escapes one, got a block on the side. Looks like he's got a first down at about the 34-yard line.
With the carry, he's going to pick up the first down for the
Lawson and Key on the nudge out for Wareham. El Market, a gain of 15 on the play by Malachi. And they're quickly 2/3 of the way down the field. First and 10 at the Viking 33. A stack of Coelho and Kelly behind. Fox lines up on the left side. Moran Rose barely got it away to Drew Kelly. And a nice push before he slammed down hard again. Leader on there was Chance Andrews. Second down and 6. Again, the Bourne offense going with a very fast pace, a fast tempo right now. That's Fox. That's Fox inside the 25, spins his way, flag out. as he drags Lawson down to about the 18. Let's check it out. Flag came in on the near side. It was after Fox escaped the first tackle. And it looks like it's going against Bourne.
Bourne, that'll be a 10-yard penalty and a replay of second down.
So that'll back the ball up to about the 35. And it's second down and 12. Moran Rose faked the handoff to Fox and instead gave it to Kelly, who's got a whole wide open field in front of him. Kelly trying to get to the pylon. He will be short at about the 3-yard line. How about 32 yards on that run by Kelly?
Drew Kelly with the carry. Takes it down before he's forced out of bounds at the Wareham 2-yard line. First and goal, Bourne.
And now it's first and goal. They're going to line up on the left hash mark. This time Ty Hawks will be the right tight end. Brady Banks will come to help out on the left side. First and goal. And we got movement. False start. That'll back Bourne up 5 yards.
Pre-snap penalty is a false start against Bourne. That's a 5-yard penalty. And it remains first down.
So backs the ball up to the 7-yard line. Still remains first down and goal. Doherty and Beals also helping to block on that O-line. So O-line doesn't get enough credit as Malachi Coelho makes a hurdle, trying to drag the pile again. Got forward pretty far to about the 2, so they get the 5 yards that they lost. And a late flag comes out after that one. And they're pointing against Wareham. Face mask against the Vikings is the call.
The dead ball foul is for a face.
I'll make it half the distance to the goal, which is essentially nothing. So now about a yard to go. A stumble, a fumble on the play. Drew Kelly, I think, bounced on top of it. Just a miscue by Moran Rose.
Fumble on the play is recovered by the Canalmen. That's going to make it third down and goal.
Big third down coming up now from the 2-yard line. Moran Rose back under center. We'll give it to Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox trying to lunge forward again. He stops short inside the 1. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's going to be fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line.
Final minute of the first quarter. There we go. Lined up left hash again. Moran Rose under center. Move from Kelly. They pitch it to Kelly, and he stopped.
Drew Kelly.
A nice tackle on the stop by Andrews, and Wareham will take over. So the Wareham offense takes over at their own 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Going out on the left side, Dom Lorizio and Andrews. Amari Rose will hand it off up the middle. And that'll be a nice gain to start, a gain of 6 yards on the play out to the 10-yard line. Looks like that was Lawson on the carry.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Second down and 4.
At the 10-yard line of the Vikings.
I'll give it to Lawson again. Lawson wrapped up by McCallum and Kelly. A flag comes out as Beals also comes in to collapse that pile.
Carry. There is a flag on the play.
Let's check the marker, but that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Face mask against Bourne.
Penalty was a face mask against
And because
Bourne.
that flag was against Bourne at the end of the quarter, we're going to have one untimed down to end this first quarter. So the ball is marked at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Wareham. Again, an untimed down here. Rose with 2 on either side. Amari Rose will look to pass. Here comes the pressure by Conathan, and Coelho escaping it down the field. That's caught. 1st down. Dom Lazorio.
Pass complete from Amari Rose to Dom Lorizio, and that is the end of the first quarter.
So that takes us to the end of the first as the catch and run goes 17 yards down the field to the Viking 45-yard line. 6-0 Bourne through 12 minutes of play. Dan and I will take another short break, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go, back at Spillane Field, about ready to start the second quarter in this morning's Thanksgiving Day football matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Wareham Vikings. Bourne leads 6-0 after 12 minutes of play. It is Wareham ball close to midfield at their own 45-yard line to start out this second quarter. We thank you for joining us on any of our feeds. Keegan Hambla on commentary, Dan Vinciguerra running the camera. Amari Rose will still be in the shotgun here. 1-on-1 on the left side, 2 on the right. Has 2 backs to help out with, and he'll give it to one of them, and Lawson. And Lawson will maybe get forward for a gain of about 3 on the play. And I'll mark it 2nd down and 7 after the 5'10" senior Jeremiah Lawson got forward up the middle. On the tackle that time, I believe it was Liam Perry. Second down play, this time 2 go out on the left side, the 1-on-1. Right over here on the near side with Gomes going out and Fox defending. Play clock winding down. They got to get the snap off quick. And they do, as Lawson's going to take it again, bouncing to the left, brought down past midfield. Brady Banks will be on the tackle.
Gets 4 on the play.
There's a gain of 4 to make it 3rd down and 3.
48-yard line, 3rd down.
They ran the same play twice. Elijah Key going to bounce out to the left side now. 2 on either side. Lawson still at running back. Rose on the shotgun again. They got man-to-man right now for Bourne with Moran Rose in the safety. Rose going to get it away. It's a wobbler. It's intercepted. Ethan Fox coming down. Jaden Medeiros was the intended receiver. He tried the offensive PI with the jersey tug. Not going to work.
Rose's pass is intercepted by the Canalmen.
So now Bourne gets it right back at their own 27-yard line. How about Ethan Fox in his final game today? Lay handoff, Fox. With two Vikings dragging him down. Looks like the leader is by Douglas. As the gain of 5 yards on the play to make it 2nd and 5 from the 32. Moran Rose back on her pitch. Ethan Fox, right side. Fox tripped up, very close to the marker. Let's see where they got him down. Looks like it's at about the 37. Will they give him enough for the first? And yep, it's enough. First down, Canalmen. 3 minutes into quarter number 2. Bourne still with all 3 timeouts. Wareham with 2. That's Fox again. Ethan Fox, right side. First down and more. Ethan Fox brought down at the Viking 40-yard line by Jeremiah Lawson.
Ethan Fox with the carry.
Keep feeding the hot hand.
The ball now at the Wareham 35-yard line.
That's another 27 yards there on the play out to the Viking 36.
34-yard line of the Vikings. First down.
Actually, correct that. That's 28 yards on the carry out to the 34. Tough to see the yard line markings out on here. You get a lot of teams that play here. You got the soccer nets off to the side. It's a grass field. Takes a beating during the season. There it is again. That's Fox past the 30. Medeiros and Lawson that time will be in there on the combined stop. And run went to the 28-yard line, so a gain of another 6.
Ethan Fox with the carry.
A stat compiler for Ethan Fox in his last game today.
6 on the play. It's 2nd down and 4.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Might as well keep giving it to him if it's working. This time they'll switch it up and go to Drew Kelly. A few bounces. Drew Kelly still going up the middle and gets forward very close to the 20-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play will be enough for another Canalmen first down.
Drew Kelly with the carry. Going to pick up the first down for the Canalmen. The ball is at the Wareham 21-yard line.
We have yet to see a pass today from Moran Rose. He's going to give it to Ethan Fox, who found a hole on the right. Fox stumbled and stripped up near the 10, and a flag comes out after that. Yep, they got one going against Giovanni Lopes. They'll help out Bourne any way they can. A late nudge in there by the junior. And let's see, they're pointing to Bourne too. These might offset. There are 3 flags on the field right now. And that last one might have gone against Bourne. And now they're walking backwards.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. There was a hold against Bourne and an unsportsmanlike, a personal foul against Wareham. The penalty's offset. It's a replay of first down from the 21-yard line.
Yeah, so it is offsetting flags. Giovanni Lopes is off to the sideline. That's Kelly. Up the middle. Kelly dragging a pile, which is led by Andrews, all the way to the 12-yard line. Second down and 1. .5:35 to go in the second. Ethan Fox with a juke move. Gets to about the 5-yard line. First down. Braden Cannon, the leader on the tackle for the Vikings this time.
Ball's at the Wareham 5.
Another 1st and goal to go here for Bourne. It's their 3rd in this contest. They had a touchdown their first time and a stop on 4th down the second time. It goes to Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox, a few moves, lunging forward. He's in. Touchdown, Canalmen. 5 yards for Ethan Fox to double the lead.
Ethan Fox takes the carry into the end zone for the Bourne touchdown.
And Bourne's going to go for 2 again. This time you got Kelly and Fox both on the right side. Coelho is lined up as the fullback. Let's see if they pitch it to him, and they will. Malachi Coelho running in untouched for the 2-point conversion. That runs it to 14-0 in favor of Bourne. 4:57 to go in the second quarter.
Second quarter, your score: Bourne 14, Wareham 0.
Well, if you're watching at home and you haven't yet, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our Bourne Community TV YouTube page for BTV sports and local town events and government meetings. We also have our winter sports season that is quickly coming around the corner. You got hockey that's going to have a scrimmage next Friday against Silver Lake. And you also got boys basketball opening up their season at home against Nantucket 2 weeks from today. McLean comes back out for the Canalmen kickoff. They recovered an onside kick the last time. Both his kickoffs have been short. They've been mishandled by Wareham. Let's see what happens this time. Everybody's alert. They're going to go with a bouncer, and it's picked up quickly by Ribeiro, who gets forward to the 49-yard line. Malachi Ribeiro, the sophomore, 5'7" for the Wareham Vikings.
Bourne kickoff return by Malachi Riviero for the Vikings.
So again, good starting field position here for Wareham. We'll be at the 49-yard line. First and 10 as Amari Rose trots back out. Four minutes, 50 seconds, and 2 timeouts to work with. They'll call for Elijah Key to go off the field here. Amari Rose will start with a handoff to Jeremiah Lawson, who gets forward for about 3 yards on the play. Dragging the pile back is Beals and Conathan.
Jeremiah Lawson with the carry.
Ribeiro will run on. Andrews will go off.
Gain of 3 on the play down to the board, 48-yard line, 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7. Rose on the shotgun with trips on the right side. Amari Rose barely gets it away. Oh, it's almost intercepted by James Kroll, and he would have been gone for a pick 6. He had a good leap in front of that, and he knows it.
Pass from Amari Rose is incomplete.
Amari Rose was getting pressured. He had to get it away. Another big third down coming up. Wareham looking to get some points as Bourne is receiving the second half kickoff. Same formation here. 3-5-3 for Bourne defensively. Amari Rose down the field. Incomplete, a little bit too far for Zamari Gomes. James Moran Rose was in defensive coverage.
Incomplete, was intended for Zamari Gomes.
That's that deep passing that we were talking about for Amari Rose. Probably had about 35, 40 air yards underneath it. We saw him during warm-ups. Those were some of the throws on the right side. He was underthrowing and missing a little bit off to the right side. That time a little bit overthrown and off to the right. 4th down and 7. Amari Rose back in the shotgun. Rose takes the snap, drifting back, right side, pass incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Pass was intended for Jaden Medeiros.
Incomplete, it was intended for Jaden Medeiros. And Bourne will take over on downs.
So now it goes back to Bourne on their side with about 52 yards to go, 3:39 on the clock, and all 3 timeouts. Moran Rose pitches it to Malachi Coelho, right side. Malachi Coelho's got a first down and more, and he is still on his feet, but they said he was out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
He will be marked out of bounds at the Wareham 43-yard line. That's a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
They do mark it a gain of 9 out to the Viking 43-yard line. Second down and 1. More pressure coming in, but they give it to Drew Kelly quickly, who's got a Canalmen first down. It's another pile pusher meeting his fate at about the 35.
Drew Kelly with the carry. Forward progress is stopped at the Wareham 35-yard line. That's a first down for the Canalmen.
So they move the sticks, a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 at the Viking 35. Last play again going for 8 yards. That's Drew Kelly. Had some space on the left, decided to cut it back and got forward for 7. Everybody has to get helped up here. Lawson was in there on the tackle.
Gained about 7 on the
Still
play,
plenty of time to work with 2:35.
Second and 3.
I mean, it's the same formation that Coach McIntyre's been successful with for so many years. It's another handoff. Ethan Fox finding more space again inside the 20 and down to about the 17-yard line. And really in this game on the offensive side, you only get to mention 4 players: Moran Rose, Drew Kelly, Ethan Fox, and Malachi Coelho. Under 2 to go. 1st and 10 again. And yeah, they got movement. I didn't know why they didn't call that earlier. False start against Bourne. Looked like everybody jumped on that right side.
Pre-snap penalty is a false start against the Canalmen. It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be first down and 15.
Ball backs up to the Viking 22-yard line. Makes it 15 yards to go. Still first down here. Malachi Coelho with it. Malachi Coelho tried to go underneath. And it looks like we got a timeout called here by the Bourne Canalmen, and we do with 1:17 to go in the second. We'll take another break. We'll be back shortly. All set. All right, back here at Spillane Field. Second down and 10 to go for Bourne with 1:17 to go in this first half. It's a pitch out to the right. Malachi Coelho tried to leap, taken down quickly again. That's Jeremiah Lawson.
Malachi Coelho with the carry.
Coelho was able to get 2 yards on that carry.
On the run. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 15.
Coach McIntyre's crew not in any hurry. Still 50 seconds. Moran Rose back under center. Fox with the motion. Moran Rose looking to pass. Had Ty Hawks. Moran Rose escaping 1. Stepping up down the field. Inside the 10. And he's taken down at about the 5-yard line.
James Moran Rose with the carry.
Nice strong run, and with 22 seconds, Coach McIntyre will use his second timeout.
Second timeout of the first half. Result of the previous play is going to be a first down and goal for Bourne.
So we'll keep it here during the timeout. Let's see where they mark the ball. Looks like it's at, I want to say, the 6.5-yard line. Yeah, we'll say the 6-yard line. Close enough to it. Couldn't tell if it was the 7 or the 6-yard line. Very close. So again, Bourne's going to receive the second half kickoff. So looking to do the old Carson Palmer trick, the 2-for-1, get it at the end of the first half and get the ball to start the second half. It's out of the timeout. First and goal here for Bourne. Fox, Coelho, Kelly, the running backs. Banks and Hawks, that's the tight ends. Moran Rose gives it to Drew Kelly. Drew Kelly not getting anywhere. And Bourne's going to call their final timeout. Drew Kelly did get a gain of 1 on that play, so I guess that's something to make it a yard closer. 16 seconds to go on the clock. We'll be back again shortly. Here we go once again out of the timeout. Second and goal from the Wareham 5-yard line. Be the same formation, same guys out there. Bourne's used all of their timeouts. If they're short of the line, they got to go quick. But Moran Rose is looking to pass. He's got Ty Hawks for a Canalmen touchdown.
Pass from James Moran Rose is complete to Ty
First
Hawks.
pass, another score. It's 20-0. And Bourne's going to line up for 2 again. They are 1 for 2 this morning on these 2-point conversion attempts. It's a double pitch. Fox won't get there that time. Another nice wrap-up.
Extra point attempts is no good.
It's made really quickly by Lawson. And it keeps it 20-0 with 9 seconds to go. We hear the parents in front shouting to watch the onside kick. Cy Barito must have a headache. He's probably thankful this is the last game listening to these people down there. Here comes Hunter McLean. I mean, McLean's got a boot. If he really wants to kick it off, he can. It's another short one, a few bounces, bobbled, but it is recovered by Elijah Key. Drew Kelly will be there on the stop at the 40-yard line. That was almost dangerous again.
Is recovered by Elijah Key for Wareham. Vikings will take over first down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
We'll see if Wareham wants to do anything. 60 yards to go. Again, we're going to see for the second half if we can get some alumni guests on the mic. I got my guy that I want to get on here. I don't know where he went, though. He went somewhere. I got to go find him at halftime. All right, let's see what Amari Rose can do here with 5 seconds on the clock. 60 yards to go. First and 10 as he'll line up in the shotgun. 2 timeouts for Wareham if they can do a 3 or 4 second play. You can maybe have 2 chances at this. Amari Rose, left side. This will be the final play. He's going to take off with it. Has a lot of space. Conathan missed the tackle. He's still on his feet. Has an angle by Ethan Fox. Amari Rose inside the 15. Still going, and he's taken down. There is a fumble. The play's still alive here. Malachi Coelho couldn't get it. It's pitched back a few times. The lineman got a touch with Colin Bird. Oh, my goodness, what a play to end the half. Oh, that'll give something the Vikings fans to cheer about. What a play to go 45 yards down the field. And he had a junior lineman going down, Colin Bird, to try to get a touch on it. Wow. All right. After all that, it takes us to halftime. Bourne leads Wareham 20-0, looking to keep the long winning streak alive. Bourne gets the second half kickoff. Dan and I will take a halftime break, and we'll be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere on Bourne Community TV.
Hey sports fans, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're back here at Spillane Field here in Wareham, about ready to start the second half in this morning's Thanksgiving Day football matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Wareham Vikings. The Canalmen lead 20-0 through 24 minutes of play. If you're watching us on Bourne Community TV channels 6 and 8 or on the Bourne Community TV YouTube page, we do thank you. I'm Keegan Hambla on commentary. Dan Vinciguerra is running the camera. Wareham won the toss and elected to receive earlier in this one, so it is Bourne receiving the second half kickoff. And it's going to be Amari Rose, the quarterback, on the kickoff. Once again, Wareham is in blue, Bourne is in white. Second half underway, onside kick attempt again. It takes a few bounces. Who dove on top of it? Looks like Bourne's got it at the bottom of the pile. It is James Kroll on the recovery. Amari Rose is shaken up on that. He's coming over to the sideline, hobbling.
On the Canalmen 44-yard line.
So Bourne starts their drive at their own 44-yard line on a 1st and 10. We'll see how long the starters stay out there before Coach McIntyre wants to empty out his bench or put an all-senior lineup in there. Or if we get to that point at all. Moran Rose will start back under center again. A bobbled snap, fumble on the play. It looks like Wareham has recovered it. And they have. On the recovery, Will Kenny.
By the Vikings.
That's another fumble now by this Canalmen offense. They've had a couple today. And this time it costs them a turnover on the first play of the second half.
45-yard line. First down, Vikings.
So Wareham's back in business at the Canalmen 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Amari Rose, with whatever injury he's dealing with, he is dealing with it because he's out there in shotgun formation. Trips on the right, 2 on the left, calls for a motion for Jaden Medeiros, and that's where he'll pitch it to. Jaden Medeiros, wrapped up by Ty Hawks, slammed to the ground. He's ready for Thanksgiving. Grab that turkey. There's the stuffing to the ground. There's a loss of 2 on the play to make it second down and 12.
It's going to be second down and 11.
Hey, Ty Hawks, he's making key plays all season long. Rarely gets touches on offense. He did have that touchdown earlier, but he helps out this Canalmen program in so many ways than the stat sheet and scoreboard will tell you. Second and 12, back in shotgun formation. Amari Rose takes the snap. No drop back this time, and it's incomplete. Jaden Medeiros dropped it. Ty Hawks was there in defensive coverage.
pass is incomplete. It was intended for Jaden Medeiros. That's going to make it 3rd down and 12 for the Bourne 47.
Third down and 12. Lorizio and Lawson will go out on the left side. Again, trips on the right side. Amari Rose back in shotgun. Man-to-man once again. Amari Rose getting pressured, stepping up. Over the middle, gets it complete to Jeremiah Lawson. Lawson is in for a Vikings touchdown. 47 yards.
Jeremiah Lawson for the Viking touchdown.
Drew Kelly shaken up after that play, helped up by his teammates. Wareham is on the board. Wareham's going to go for 2 to try to make this a 12-point game. Amari Rose on the keeper. Amari Rose trying to get to the right side, won't get there. Oh, he did get there. He lunged forward at the last second. Much to the chagrin, there was a missed hold on the offense. Colin Bird was holding Ty Hawks, but they didn't see it, and it's a 2-point conversion that makes it 20-8. All right, there was no chance that Amari Rose was going to get there. He had an extra step at the last second, and he was able to reach over to make that conversion attempt successful. Well, anybody that's watching on Bourne Community TV after a week off, we will be back next Wednesday for another episode of Keeping Up with the Canalmen. That'll premiere at 4:30 on our YouTube channels and on channels 6 and 8. We're going to be previewing the winter sports season for our Canalmen hockey and basketball teams. Here's Amari Rose on the kickoff. Another short one, takes a bounce, and it's gobbled up by the Canalmen and Thomas Muldoon.
Wareham kickoff is recovered by Thomas Muldoon for the Canalmen.
And these onside kicks by both teams have been executed perfectly.
Canalmen take over on the Bourne.
Bourne takes over at their own 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the Canalmen. It'll go to Ethan Fox on the first play. He's past the 50, still bustling his way forward. Has the first down. Look at Ethan Fox. The leader that stop was Dom Lorizio.
Ethan Fox with the carry. Gain of 15 on the play down to the
15 yards.
And it's a first down for Bourne.
I'll give it to him again. Fox up the middle, past the 30, dragging his way to about the 28-yard line. It's going to move the sticks once again.
Gain of 12 down to the 28-yard line.
Ethan Fox has been a key player for this Bourne Canalmen football program for many years. And a fun fact about Ethan Fox, he was actually born in Germany. He came here later on and has been shining over the years. 12 yards on that run, 1st and 10 at the Viking 28-yard line. Moran Rose is back under center. Fox has a motion. It goes to Malachi Coelho. Malachi pushing ahead past the 20, and that's going to be another first down out to the 16-yard line. That's another 12-yard gain on the play.
Result of the play is a first down for the Canalmen. Ball is on
3 minutes into quarter number 3.
16-yard line. Ball on the Wareham 16.
High pitch, Drew Kelly quickly taken down after maybe a short gain. Jaden Medeiros there on the tackle.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Maybe a gain of 3 to make it 2nd and 7 from the 13. We're on the left hash again. Same backs with Fox, Coelho, and Kelly. Moran Rose back under. A motion from Kelly. Tried to hand it off to Ethan Fox. He eventually got it there. Coelho had a little bit of an interference step there. As a rustle at the bottom of the pile. The leader was Giovanni Lopes. Freddie Roy also getting in there. Doesn't look like there was any gain on the play. Maybe a 1-yard gain,
Lost
if
the ball
that.
on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 from the 13.
3rd down and 6. It goes to Ethan Fox up the middle. Ethan Fox found a lane, drags the pile down to the 4-yard line. That is enough for another first down to make it 1st and goal.
Ball now on the Wareham 4-yard line. It's a first down and goal for the Canalmen. From the Wareham 4.
Moran Rose gives it to Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox lunging forward. Stops short, it looks like.
Ethan Fox with the carry. Gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 1.
Ball is marked at the 1, 2nd and goal. We'll see if they want to do just a QB keep here and give it to the big guy in Malachi Coelho. Let's see. And instead they'll give it to Ethan Fox, who is in for a Canalmen touchdown. Ethan Fox, 1 yard, makes it 26-8.
1 yard into the end zone for the Bourne touchdown.
Bourne will line up for 2 again. One of 3 today. Moran Rose, deck down hard, unsuccessful. That keeps it an 18-point game with 6:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. James Moran Rose getting hammered on that hit down as he was trying to bounce to the right side.
Wareham 8.
Do have to give another wonderful shout out to the Wareham Viking cheerleaders and marching band doing a terrific job leading the chants and performing for all of these fans here today. Great marching band and great cheering groups that they have here. So out comes Hunter McLean again for the kickoff. Let's see if they want to try another short one. And there's another short one. Takes a funny hop. And a nice run going to the side. That's Malachi Ribeiro past the 35. Found some space and pushed out by Kroll at about the 43-yard line.
Forward kickoff is returned by Malachi Ribeiro. Forced out of bounds at the Wareham 42-yard line. Vikings take over, first down and 10.
A very important drive coming up now for Wareham. Still a 3-possession game. If you're able to get some 2-point conversions, hey, maybe you go for a potential field goal later on. 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions and a field goal, that's 19. That would give them a 1-point lead. That's still very far away from that, and that'll be a very unlikely scenario. First and 10 here for Wareham. It's going to be a passing play. Amari Rose down the field. He's got his man on the right side. Amari Gomes, first down.
Pass from Amari Rose is complete to Amari Gomes. That's a first down for the Vikings.
Catch and run goes to the 37-yard line on the Bourne side. A fresh set after a 21-yard catch and run. Amari Rose dropping back to pass again. Pressured by Malachi Coelho. And instead he's sacked down by Julian Carnathan.
Amari Rose sacked on the play. Julian Carnathan with the sack for the Bourne Canalmen. It's going to be second down and long.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. Amari Rose looking to pass again over the middle, incomplete, a little bit too far for Lawson.
Pass from Amari Rose incomplete, intended for Jeremiah Lawson. Third down and 20.
We have 5 minutes left in the third. Still an 18-point game. 3rd and 20 coming up from the Canalmen 48-yard line. They're going to have 5 wideouts this time. Watch the linebackers. Carnathan's got an edge on the outside. And here he is coming in on the pressure. Couldn't get the sack. Amari Rose taken down by Malachi Coelho.
Amari Rose with the carry. Going to be tackled at the Bourne 48-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
So it will be no gain on the play. We'll keep it 4th and 20. I'm telling you, Amari Rose is not 100% out there. Thomas DeCanto, the sophomore, is the backup quarterback. Fourth down, gonna need a big one. Here's Amari Rose, but first a flag is called. False start.
Pre-snap penalty is false start against the Vikings. It's a 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down. Ball is now on the Wareham 47-yard line. 4th down.
Now let's see what Coach Barito wants to do. Always do a trickery, maybe go 10 yards, try that lateral that they did at the end of the first half. 4th down and 25. A bobbled snap, Amari Rose over the middle, incomplete. No flag going to come out. That was uncatchable. There was a stumble there by Jeremiah Lawson, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Mario's pass is incomplete. It was intended for Jeremiah Lawson. And the Canalmen will take over on downs. Fans, we have a raffle going on for today's game. If you haven't already bought your tickets, you're going to want to head down to the Snack Shack and pick up your tickets. The drawing is going to be held in the 4th quarter. The prize today is for a hat and drumsticks signed by the drummer of the band, the Eagles. Again, we have a special raffle going on today. Tickets can be purchased at the Snack Shack. Drawing is going to be in the 4th quarter. Prize is a
So Bourne takes over at the Wareham 47-yard line. Very nice raffle prize that they're doing. A drumstick that's being signed by the drummer of the Eagles. What a very nice prize that they have. As Malachi Coelho fumbles the ball, I think Ethan Fox was able to pick it up, though, at the 48. That's what, 4 fumbles now on Bourne, just looking for better ball control.
And the result of the play is going to be a 1-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Moran Rose will give it to Ethan Fox this time. A lot of space past the 35 and down to about the 30-yard line. Nice pickup to move the sticks once again. Looks like 15 yards on the play.
Running back takes the ball down to the Wareham 31-yard line. That's a 1st down for the Canalmen.
First and 10 here for the Canalmen again. 2:05 to go in the 3rd. Late handoff this time to Ethan Fox. Trying to spin his way on the right side. Again, a pile pusher slamming him down yet again. Looks like the leader that time is Donovan Leonardi.
Ethan Fox with the carry. It's a gain of 5 yards to the Wareham 26. 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5 coming up after Fox was able to get 5 yards on that run. Moran Rose takes it again under center, pitches it to Malachi Coelho as a 1st down and more. Malachi Coelho rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and he got there. Touchdown, Canalmen.
Malachi Coelho with the carry, and he will go to the end zone for the Canalmen touchdown. Flag on
26 yards by Malachi Coelho, but there is a flag on the play. Discussion going on right now with Coach Barito and the head official. So it was a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against Bourne.
The touchdown counts. The flag was for a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against
So
Bourne.
count that 26-yard touchdown by Malachi Coelho. They just announced that the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Bourne's going to go for the extra point this time around. McLean out there to kick it. Seen this a couple of times this year. It's going to be Ethan Fox on the hold. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good.
The extra point
Sneaked
attempt
into
is
that left
good.
upright. That runs it to 33-8 in favor of Bourne. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. And biggest kick that Hunter McLean made this year was probably in the South Coast Conference opener against Joseph Case at home. It was a very long drive, over 80 yards, which tied the game up on an Ethan Fox touchdown. Then McLean comes out with about 13 seconds on the clock, booted the extra point to give Bourne that 15-14 win out in the frigid cold that night. So the kickoff is going to take place now at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they want to try an onside kick this time. This is very dangerous territory to try it. McLean's going to try a short one, bobbled but handled by Will Kenny. And Wareham's going to start their drive at the Bourne 36-yard line.
Kenny for the Vikings. Wareham takes over first down at the Bourne.
First and 10 now for the Vikings. And a 25-point game here on Thanksgiving Day. Amari Rose will look to pass left side, short and incomplete, trying to get it over to Lawson, who was defended by Kroll.
Pass from Rose is incomplete. It was intended for Jeremiah Lawson. Second down.
Now second down and 10. Lorizio and Lawson will go out on the left side. Over here on the right, you got Medeiros and Gomes. Key lined up as the running back. Amari Rose takes the snap, looking to go to the left, received a block. Able to get it away and complete to Lawson. Lawson still on his feet, and Malachi Coelho will take him down. It will be a loss on the play, though. But a good read to get that one away pretty quickly. It'll only be a loss of about 3 or 4.
Loss of 4 on the play is going to make it third down and 14.
Third and long coming up again. 20 seconds might be the final play of the quarter. Amari Rose looking to pass again. Drifting to the left, going long down the field. Ethan Fox couldn't intercept it. Jaden Medeiros couldn't come down with it.
Pass from Rose is incomplete. It was intended for Jaden Medeiros. Fourth down.
It's now fourth down and about 14. There we go, big fourth down. Amari Rose back in the shotgun. Looking to go to the left. Stepping up, getting pressured, escapes one. Still on his feet, Amari Rose. Looking for a block, received one. Trying to lunge forward past the 30. Oh, they're going to call a flag on that. Wow. Brady Banks just received a nudge, and here we go. Another flag coming out after that one. Nothing good is going to come out of this by either side here. Another one's coming out too. It's 33-8. There's no reason for this at all. Like, from the Wareham standpoint, whatever, it's your final game. You want to make a statement. For Bourne, you're playing Wareham. It's a 25-point game. There's no need to have all this extracurricular stuff after the play. Five flags. Now, the whole argument, it started right here by the line of scrimmage. You had 75 for Wareham, Donovan Leonardi with the stare down, and then there was a late push out of bounds, and then you had arguments going on both plays of the field. So I will not be surprised if we do see some ejections on either side for this one. Let's see. They're still sorting this all out. We saw every flag out there. My assumption's going to be 3 on Bourne and 2 on Wareham. All right, let's see. We got a face mask against Bourne, a personal foul against Bourne.
2 fouls on the play, both against the Canalmen.
Wow.
Personal foul for a face mask.
Nothing against Wareham. You've got to be kidding me.
Sportsmanlike conduct against Bourne.
So this is similar now to the end of the first quarter because there was a flag as time ran out. There's going to be an time down to end this quarter.
Result of the penalties, first down and goal for the Vikings.
So first and goal now for Wareham. But no, I guess they're going to say they're going to call it right now, the end of the third quarter. 33-8. It's Wareham, first and goal to go when we come back.
For those of you that participated in the raffle, I have the winning number. So get those raffle tickets out. We're going to announce the winning number for the hat and drumstick signed by the drummer of the band The Eagles. Red ticket. It is number 6538143. Again, it's 6538143. If you have that red ticket, bring that ticket down to the concession stand to claim your prize. Congratulations, and thank you for playing and supporting Wareham sports.
All right, ready? All right, we are back here at Spillane Field, and my assumption was right. They've called the teams back on because it is an untimed down here.
Since there were fouls on the defense at the end of the third quarter, there will be one untimed down. One untimed down before the start of the fourth.
So here we go. First and goal to go for Wareham, looking to get their second touchdown of this morning. Amari Rose has an option over the middle, incomplete, a little bit too short. Looked like Lorizio was the intended receiver, covered well.
Pass from Amari Rose is incomplete.
So now we will take us to the end of the third quarter. We're going to go on the other side. Wareham, 3 chances to pound it home on the other side when Dan and I return. All right, I see him. I'm going to try to get him. All right, let me know when you're ready. I'll probably get you on after this drive's over. All right, here we go back at Spillane Field, about ready to start the fourth and final quarter of this Thanksgiving Day football matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Wareham Vikings. Wareham's got second and goal to go from about the 7-yard line to start the final 12 minutes of this contest after some flags were called against Bourne earlier on that fourth down play. Amari Rose back in the shotgun here with Elijah Key at running back. He's going to look to pass this one, looks to go deep on the left side. He's got his man for a touchdown in Jeremiah Lawson. And a flag's coming out after that one, too.
Pass from Amari Rose is complete to Jeremiah Lawson for the Viking touchdown. Flag
Well, while we sort this all out, I'd like to welcome in one of the alumni guests, one of the greatest athletes ever at Bourne High School, part of the football team, the ice hockey team, I believe part of the lacrosse team, too. At one point, baseball team, I should say. Joining us, class of 2024, is Ty Kelly. Ty, welcome back. How's everything been?
It's been pretty good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So this game, it's been a long streak that Bourne's had over Wareham. They're in full command, at least for now. In this one, you've had the opportunity to play in a couple of these Thanksgiving Day games. What makes this game different than any other game?
I would say the fans. The fans coming out to support this game, all the alumni. Makes it great, special. It's a fun game. Nice day, too.
Yeah, we're also in the sun today, so a little bit easier to brave the cold weather for today's game.
Penalty's a dead ball on sportsmanlike foul against Wareham.
The foul was against Wareham.
The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So similar to earlier on in the contest where the flag is going to be enforced on the kickoff. We saw that on Malachi Coelho's touchdown earlier. In this game, Wareham's going to go for 2 here. Mari Rose will go back in the shotgun. Running backs will include Andrews and Key. 2 out on the right, a 1-on-1 on the left side. Amari Rose fakes the handoff, trying to go right, lofts it in the end zone, incomplete. A little bit of overthrown for Lorizio. Now keep it 33-14 with 11:48 to go. Well, we got to talk about your brother. He's out there. He's been doing a spectacular job. Him and Ethan Fox been carrying the workload all year long. And I know you're the older brother. You probably had to give him some advice at some point. But what have you liked overall for his growth over the years?
Yeah, he keeps playing hard. He keeps running. I told him at halftime, you just got to find the gaps and just run through the hole as hard as you can. But I love to see him succeed.
So you were down there at halftime, I guess?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, we saw some of the other alumni here, and I was talking to Coach McIntyre before the game. He said this is the one game that means everything to the team because all the fans are going to be here, all the alumni are coming back. He said it didn't matter if a team went 11-0 or 0-11. Coming in, they were 7-3, and this is the one game that matters because the whole town is coming up to support.
Right, yeah, definitely. This is what you look forward to in the season. They lost in the playoffs, so they had a couple weeks to prepare for this game, and it's definitely a special one.
So Wareham coming out to kick it off. It will be the junior Amari Rose, who's also been at quarterback out there for the kick. And similar to earlier on, that unsportsmanlike will bump the kickoff back to the 25-yard line. Do you want to shout out everybody that is watching this game? Keegan Hamla on commentary, Dan Vincegara on camera for Bourne Community TV channels 6 and 8, as well as the Bourne Community TV YouTube page. Jaden Medeiros will run on that right side for Wareham. Amari Rose getting set to kick this one away. We'll see if they go short or look to boot it down the field. And they will go short on a couple of hops, bobbled and eventually controlled by Brady Banks, who slammed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
Wareham kickoff is returned by Brady Banks.
Waiting for everybody to get up after that. Looks like the leader on the stop was Damari Aji. Now let's bring out the Canalmen offense, which this year is led by James Moran Rose. You've had a couple good QBs that have followed you. You had Vinny last year, and now you got a sophomore and Moran Rose stepping up under center this time. I mean, Bourne, I think, is always known for their QB play. They always seem to have solid guys, and I know it's a run-heavy offense, but you had Vinny who could pass. James is a good passer. You could pass it down the field at any point. So I think it's good to have those combo dual-threat kind of QBs.
Absolutely, yeah. It's always when you can run and pass, it's tough for the defense to cover.
1st and 10 here for Bourne at the 40-yard line. Moran Rose will hand it off. That's Ethan Fox running with it. Fox close to the first down, looks to be about 2 yards short as he tried to drift out on that right side. Freddie Roy is in there on the tackle. Now also for this matchup too with Bourne and Wareham, it's not as close as an Upper Cape Tech game, but all of these players, like they played Pop Warner football all together throughout their years when they were children. They also had the club teams that they were also a part of as well. So there's a lot of friends that are playing against each other in this game today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's highly competitive for sure. And, yeah, it's definitely fun to play against your friends.
And there's your brother, Drew Kelly, on the run, going past the 25. That'll be enough for a Canalmen first down. And another late flag is coming out after this. Looks like it's going against Bourne.
Drew Kelly with the carry. There's a
Lorizio is in there on the tackle for Wareham. Only one flag looks like was called against Bourne. That'll back it up after the play was over.
Penalty is a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Bourne.
Let's talk about all the flags, all the physicality going out here today. I don't know how much of it there was when you were a player here, but this has been amazing, the amount of flags that have been coming out here today.
Yeah, I've never seen this many in one game. It's kind of crazy. I'm not sure if I agree with half of them, but they're being called, so you got to play through it.
Yeah, that's one of the key plays. You got to fight through. You can't let the flags affect you in any way.
1st and 10.
So Drew Kelly gained the first down, so we'll be 1st and 10 here for the Canalmen. Drew Kelly's going to receive it again, bouncing up the middle, getting past the 30, still dragging the pile over. Gets to right about where he was, and another flag is coming out. Are you kidding me? They're going to hold the chain gang crew for a second.
Flag on the play.
I mean, the differential right now is under 30. If it was over 30 points, we'd be in running clock mode, and we just worry about getting this game done and over with right now. It is a face mask against Wareham this time.
Penalty is a personal foul for a face mask against the Vikings. That'll be 15 yards from the end of the play. And a first down for Bourne.
That's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal, and another fresh set of downs here for the Canalmen as we hit 10 minutes to go in this matchup. Same formation out there with Hawks and Banks as the tight ends, Fox, Coelho, and Kelly as the running backs. Moran Rose will go back under his center. The 1st and 10 play, the pitch to Kelly on the outside, trying to find some space, made a leap. Looks to be short of the goal line, but another nice run. And it should be enough for another first down, which would make it 1st and goal. It's going to be very close. And yep, they're going to give it to him. First down, Canalmen.
Tackle is made about the Wareham 2-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal.
And I can't help but notice out there that you and Drew wore the same jersey number, number 9. He kind of took over that for you after you graduated. But, again, just the improvement that we've seen over the last few years from him has been absolutely unbelievable. Let's see if he gets another touchdown here. He's lined up all the way behind. This might be just a handoff to Coelho. Instead, they're going to pitch it back. Drew Kelly will be wrapped up, and the ball came out, but they're going to say forward progress was called first.
On the field is the runner's forward progress was stopped prior
That's
to
a
the
couple
ball
of times that
coming
we've seen the ball pop out in this one, Ty, but I think one of the big things going forward the rest of the way in the final 9 minutes for Coach McIntyre, just going to be ball control. There's been about 4 or 5 fumbles right now for Bourne in this game.
Yeah, there has. It's definitely an issue. But they have recovered most of them so far, so that's a good sign.
Well, if you look at it from that perspective, that's definitely a good sign to have. Second down and goal now for Bourne. They got it to Drew Kelly. Drew Kelly found some space. He's in. Touchdown, Canalmen. That runs a 39-14.
Drew Kelly.
And they're trotting Hunter McLean back out there for the extra point. He made his first one. Ethan Fox will be on the hold. Ball is down. The kick is up. Line drive. It's good. There is a flag thrown on the far side. Let's check this one out real quick. They're going to say it's good. And it is an offside against Wareham. So negate that flag. That'll run the score to 40-14. 7:55 to go in the fourth quarter.
He's declined. The extra point is good.
I mean, I know we were talking about just how important this game was, but we also highlighted the winning streak that you guys have had against Wareham. Now, you got to play here a couple of times. Definitely a good crowd that has made their way. A lot of the Bourne fans are on the far side of the field. And this game, I got to tell you, it's not the best game out there, but it's always nice to have like 2 local schools going at it. Wareham used to be a part of the South Coast Conference. They're not anymore, but it's always good to keep that rivalry going, as so many have just been ending over the years.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep this going as long as possible. Two great schools coming at it every Thanksgiving. It's nice to see.
Maybe after you're done playing college football, you can come back and be a coach for this team. You got a lot of coaches, a great coaching staff, assistant coaches, Richard Paling, Kelly DeSimone, and Dan Nault under Coach McIntyre. Phenomenal players. McLean going to go short on the kick. Quickly handled by Elijah Key, who bounces past midfield and is wrapped up just past it at about the 49-yard line. Well, on the Wareham side, they have 14 points on the board. That's more than what they had last year, but we always look for improvement. Is there anything that you want to see maybe different on this drive for Wareham that we haven't seen today?
I'll just say, just keep trying to throw the ball. It's really the Bourne's defense's negative side, I guess. But yeah, just keep getting completions and moving the chains.
So Wareham will start with it at the Canalmen 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Amari Rose will stay out there. Larizia and Lawson will go out on the left side. First play on this drive will be a passing play. Rose down the field, overthrown. Kroll was in defensive coverage. Larizio was the intended receiver.
Pass from Amari Rose is incomplete. It was intended for Dom Larizio.
Let's talk about that real quick, because we just mentioned James Kroll. There's a lot of multi-sport athletes here at Bourne High School. You were one of them, and it's a smaller school, so you need to have some of these players play a lot of sports. How much do you think that chemistry with the players translate over from sport to sport over the year?
100%. Me and James were line mates for a little while, and then I brought him to football tryouts one day because he was going to go to soccer, and then he just played football from there on. And then he actually played baseball with us too. He's a great kid. Love him.
2nd and 10 now. This time you got 2 out on either side. Rose looking for the long ball, right sideline, has a man, but overthrown and incomplete. Tried to get it on over deep down the field.
Rose, incomplete.
Ethan Fox was in defensive coverage. Jaden Medeiros was the intended receiver. we mentioned 11 seniors are playing their final game for Bourne today. Some of them will go on to play college football. Some of them will go on to do other sports. I know Brady Banks is going to be doing college lacrosse starting next year. That'll be pretty cool. But you're doing college football now, Framingham State University. You're a star kicker now, apparently, there. I did see that. Remember last year, I believe you had a 75-yard touchdown, I think, on one of those plays. But what's the difference like between the high school and college football level?
It's a very, very big jump. Everyone's a lot more physical, a lot faster. Yeah, it's a lot different.
And we got a catch made and a big run here going for Elijah Key. Still bulldozing as Kroll forced a fumble. Ball is still loose. It's dove on by the Canalmen. And guess who picked it up? Malachi Coelho.
The fumble on the play is recovered by Bourne.
Now, Drew Kelly shaking up. Max Beals looking around to see if there was a flag on that. Is up walking on his own power. That's good to see. But it's just plays like that that help define this Canalmen program over the last few years. They might allow big plays defensively, but they can force that fumble and make that big stop whenever you need it.
Yeah, it's huge. No matter what happens, just keep fighting through it, the diversity. James, just had a nice little punch out right there with a good recovery.
So Bourne goes back on offense as Moran Rose trots back out there.
First down and 10.
Conathan goes off the field.
First and 10 from the 20.
7 minutes to go. Well, what's the plan for your family Thanksgiving? We doing anything fun? What's the plan for you guys this year?
Go to my uncle's. Usually we go there. Just go spend some time watching football.
First play, that's Drew Kelly with it. Grabbed up high. Taken down again by Lawson. And a little stare down. Lorizio also getting in the
Drew
mix.
Kelly with the carry.
Still looking for a flag after that. He's second down and about 2 now from the 28-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the
Just
play.
playing clock killer right now is Bourne. One more touchdown. We're in running clock mode because the differential is at least 30. To get it in the third quarter, it would have to be at least 42. And we've got movement. It'll be offside, automatic first down coming up for the Canalmen.
Pre-snap penalty is encroachment against the Vikings. It's a 5-yard penalty. The penalty will result in a Bourne first down.
6 minutes left in this contest. Again, a great crowd coming here. Parents, family, students, and alumni all returning. Ty, I'm pretty sure that you were able to catch up at halftime with some of the alumni that were here. What was it like just seeing everybody back here for the game?
It was good to see all my friends that went to the same high school. It was nice. It was good to see everybody.
It's always one of those games every year where the whole town just comes to support the team no matter what. Fox, Coelho, Kelly, the running backs again. It goes to Drew Kelly. Drew Kelly. Oh, he fumbled the ball, but they called forward progress again.
Ruling on the field as the runner was down by contact before.
Might have been down. That was a tight one. What did you see on that one, Ty?
Drew Kelly with the
I told him this at halftime too. He doesn't hold the wrist. He lets the ball go in one arm. He needs to watch that.
I think we're going to have to give him some crap in our post-game interview that we do. Which if you're watching on Bourne TV, after the game, don't go anywhere. We're going to be doing a post-game chat. We'll show the trophy on camera, too. It's going to be a fun celebration afterwards. Both these squads, even with the result today, will end their season with a winning record. Wareham's going to end 6-5. Bourne will go 8-3. High pitch goes to Malachi Coelho. Coelho bouncing to the outside on the left. Will bring up a third down and about 5 or 6. Now Malachi Coelho, he's the name that everybody's going to be looking forward to next year with the graduations of Kelly and Fox, and similar to those two, big improvement over the last few years. But what should we expect next year from a guy like Malachi Coelho, who is a force, a very tall guy in the back?
Yeah, he's a great player. He's going to be good. He's always good since he was a freshman. You just got to keep doing it.
Four minutes to go, and the football season will be over, and they can finally repaint these lines on the field. It's a travesty on the field. It will be 3rd down and 6. That's Foxwitha getting a couple out to about the 42-yard line.
Ethan Fox with the carry.
And it looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. James Kroll would be the punter. They're actually going to back it up to the 40-yard line. So 4th down and 3 will be the official down and to go. We'll see if they can get him to jump. Oh, they did. They got fooled on it. 1st down, Canalmen. You knew that was going to happen. You got to be alert for those kind of plays.
That 5-yard penalty will result in a Bourne 1st down.
Well, Ty, there's another achievement from your high school football career that I haven't gotten to talk to you about yet. You being the Otto Graham Award winner. Take me through that award, what it meant to win it, and what were sort of the reasonings, qualifications behind that?
Yeah, it was a great honor. I don't know. I would say just being a great, well-rounded athlete. Yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking. I had to give a speech. It's a little scary.
So I don't know why. I'm not surprised by that because whenever we have Drew on our shows and post games, he's very shy. But I know you were a captain for a few teams, so you got to go up there and give a speech, right? Yeah, you're doing good. All 100 people on TV are listening, and they're not going to crap on you because you're a legend here. It was a loss of 1 on that play to make it 2nd down and 11 as we hit 2 minutes to go. That went to Coelho. A big pile pusher coming here as he's past midfield, taken down at the 49-yard line. Be 3rd down and 4 coming up, and we saw on the side Declan Mallinson, the senior, came in, one of the little guys out there, and I know you were hyped seeing him out there just on that right side. We've seen him a few times, and he seems to be one of the fan favorites. Talk about Declan's play from when you were here.
Declan was always in a good mood. Yeah, he was my guy when I was there. Love him. I talked to him on the sideline a little bit. I remember one day in practice, he was like, "I can tackle you." So I said, "All right." Ran right at him and jumped over him.
Is Declan your favorite teammate ever? Or you can't say Drew for that would be too obvious. I got to ask it because you did multiple sports. Do you have a favorite teammate that you had?
I would say Don Benito from hockey. Yeah, he's my best friend, so I'm going to have to go him.
Benito, that was a terrific player. I remember he had that tying goal against DRS your senior year, and then Josiah won that one in overtime. That was a fantastic game, and sort of like this one, there were a lot of penalties in that game too. Let's see, the clock is winding right now. Maybe just one more play, and that's going to do it on the year. Well, we'll see if they give it to Declan on the final play. I mean, he's been running off and on that field a couple of times. It's been great, and nope, they're just going to nail it down. That does it on the year. The Canalmen take it 40-14. Another win against Wareham on Thanksgiving Day. They end their season 8-3. Wareham finishes their season 6-5.
Thank you for coming out.
Ty, another big result for Bourne, and these Canalmen players, especially the seniors, they got to feel really proud of themselves and keeping their head high going out in a game like this.
Yeah, it's a good game to end off their careers. Good to win.
Dan, I want to thank you for filming. We had a blast doing a lot of these football games this year. Ty, thank you for joining us, our alumni guest. We've got more coming up post-game as we'll be on the field with the trophy. We'll do some post-game interviews, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, 40-14 is the final. Bourne gets another win over Wareham here on Thanksgiving Day. They end their season with 8 wins and 3 losses. We're here with 3 of our Canalmen players, Max, Declan, and Caden. Max, I'm going to start with you. A big win to go out on top. What does it mean?
I mean, last game of my career, 5 years of my life, and just try to have a blast out there. It was fun.
Declan, part of the big success this year was the running game, primarily Drew Kelly and Ethan Fox and Malachi Kawala. I know you're running back out there from time to time, but just talk about how important the running game was this year.
I mean, that's just Bourne's whole offense. We really base our identity off it, and they're tough runners. I mean, I don't think you'll meet anyone much tougher than Drew or Malachi out there. I mean, it really means everything to us.
Caden, you had a sophomore at QB this year with James. He had big shoes to fill with Ty and Vinny leaving over the last few years, and I think he did his job very well this year. Just talk about the play from James this season.
Yeah, so we had a quarterback problem early this season. James stepped in as a sophomore, really took his role, commanded the offense, and he's done a great job. Led us to a successful season.
Max, we got to talk about Coach McIntyre. He's been around here a long time. He said this is the one game that means so much to himself and the team. What's it been like having Coach Mac as your head coach over the years?
I just love him so much. I mean, he welcomed us in so well. He was great to us every year, and it's a shame that we don't get to play anymore.
Declan, one of the big features that we always see for these Thanksgiving games is the alumni coming back to cheer you guys on. There were a whole bunch of them that were here today. What was it like seeing all the alumni and former teammates back here?
I mean, it's really just great. I mean, these were your friends, more than that, your brothers for so many years, and to see them come back to support you, for them to be there for the win really means so much because it's just years of brotherhood.
Okay, in a very aggressive game today, we did see a lot of flags, but that just shows the grit and the fight with your team. How big for that was key to your success this year? Just having that fight and endurance, just keep battling all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, we're a tough team. We're smaller, but we got to keep that grit in order to keep going. So that's how we kind of power through the season with our small size.
3 more questions left. I'm going to have each of you answer it just real quick. Player of the game today, who gets that honor?
I'm going to say Drew because he ran hard. He stepped up, made some plays on defense, and kept his feet up.
I mean, Drew played well. I'd personally give it to Malachi. I mean, more than his tough runs, he also has tough blocking. So I'd have to give it to him.
I'd give it to Malachi or Julian. Malachi stepped up in the run game today as well as defense, and Julian made some big tackles.
Yeah, those are all great choices. Most improved player this year, who's somebody that really improved a lot over this season?
I think Nick McCallum on defense really improved because we had a linebacker problem last year, and he stepped up, and he's really good this year.
Honestly, I'd have to give it to Liam, who stepped up on the line. I mean, it's so hard to play offensive line, and they really don't get the props they deserve. So for him to step up and to really fill in those shoes when we're down so many players, it really means a lot.
I'll give it to James Moran-Rose. I mean, he really stepped up in a role. Like, he has never played quarterback before, and just stepping up into a varsity starting position, he's done great.
And then favorite moment throughout the years as a player for this team. What was everybody's favorite moment throughout your career?
Throughout my career?
Yes.
All right. Freshman year, playing football with my brother. He was the center, I was the guard, and it was fun to play with him.
I mean, that's really hard to say. I mean, personally, I'd give it to my first touchdown on JV because, I mean, it's an incredible feeling to get your first touchdown. So that's where I'd give it, my first touchdown on JV.
I'll give it to this year's playoff run. I mean, we made it deep in the season. We were planning for this kind of season, a successful one. We've been working towards it, and we've had fun with we've been playing together for 5 years now, most of us. It's a good way to end the year.
I want to thank you guys for taking some time post-game. I want to thank you guys for a great season. Dan, I want to thank you for filming this game. Also, a big shout-out to our alumni guest, Ty Kelly, Bourne High School football legend who joined in on the broadcast today. Internship time is winding down. We still got another week of Bourne High School events, and I got to talk with the AD about basketball season potentially right after this. Thank you to everybody who tuned in on the broadcast this year. Keegan Amblett signing off. We will see you next for football in 2026. Have a good day, everybody.